Hello again, it's Diagnostik 80 aka Christopher McLeod from the Full Force, here with another video for Justin Bell at General's Joe's to show you these kind of quick exclusives, just to give you an idea of what we got in the new 2017 JoeCon souvenir set and exclusives, of course. And this time we have a 3-pack of Laser Vipers, COBRA Laser Vipers, and these figures of this figure has been highly requested for a long time by a lot of the fandom, myself included. A figure I never had originally growing up, but have picked up much later down the line. This version is a bit of a mixed bag for me. Now, the actual build and structure of the figure itself I find perfectly fine. I think he looks great, fantastic. The colour scheme is pretty spectacular. The blue and the grey and the silver and black all really kind of meld well together. The actual build itself I don't have an issue with. A very good modern representation of the original, including that on the chest, all of the detail in on that torso, and it seems to work for me, and they look really good. The helmets look fantastic, but there's a big issue for me. The fact that the Laser Viper originally was iconic based on the weapon that he has. Another figure who has the weapons that these guys have is also iconic, and that is Sci-Fi, and I can't really picture these guys using Sci-Fi's equipment. I prefer the backpacks with the kind of lasers that come down over the top of their heads either side, and that is really what is missing here, and something that I think if they just put that extra bit in, I would have been over the moon with these guys. But because we don't have that actual weapon and feature, it means that the figures for me lack too much. They're missing too much. So I think it's a nice idea to put Sci-Fi, who is the laser trooper for G.I. Joe. It's a good idea to put his backpack, hose and weapon in their hands. It makes sense. It's something that they can do quite easily. But I don't know, that's just really disappointing for me that we didn't see we saw the Laser Vipers great, but we didn't see them with that iconic weapon. It's kind of like, I don't know, taking the kitty shirt from Outback, Tiger Force Outback, or any of the other iconic things, the mask on Cobra Commander, the the visor on Snake Eyes, obviously depending on which version you look at. But some things make these figures iconic, and in this particular case it's the weapon set. But other than that, really cool. My only other issue is obviously the same as the officer. The helmet is really loose, and is literally just sitting on top. It's just balancing. So that is another kind of issue I have with this figure. The balance is okay. It took me a while to get these three standing up in good positions, but flexing those ankles and flexing those feet eventually I can kind of get them in good positions, but a bit of leaning going on. So yeah, that is the Laser Viper. Now I want you to see the kind of details going on throughout the figure, so I'm just going to take this Sci-Fi's weapon set away, just put that to the side for now, and go through the figure. As we said before, the helmet is pretty cool. Good modern representation of the Laser Viper helmet. I have no issues with that whatsoever, other than the fit, of course. And the actual look of the figure itself is spectacular. The blue and the grey and the silver, black, and obviously the little Cobra sigil on the belt. Very nice touch. And the pistol as well that he comes with, just like the officer that I showed you and dropped earlier. Let's have another look at that on my white hand. There we go. A very nice little pistol, and it fits nicely in that holster. A nice addition on the side. And again, I love the detailing. The blue really does bring out that detailing on this on this body, on this torso, and there we have it. We've also got the kind of almost ruffled hood that's come down and resting around the neck, like excess material, which is really cool as well. Yeah, again, beautifully detailed, and I really like the figure. It's just the weapons that I'm having an issue with. So with that in mind, let's have a quick look at the file card. COBRA Laser Troopers. You can actually see as well that they've, on the vintage card art, or the card art they've used, they've removed that element of the Laser Viper, just so it works, I suppose, in this case. And I don't know how I feel about that, but again, I'm not too disheartened. I still like the figures a lot, and Raging Spoon has been doing casts of some pretty cool Laser Viper backpacks as well, so you know, there are always ways around these things, customizing, etc, etc. But yes, that is the 3-pack of COBRA Laser Vipers, and yeah, moving on, next we'll be looking at the Coruscant DJ Ultimate Enemies 2-pack, but stay tuned to Generals Joe's.